What's going on, everybody? I just left the cinema and finished Godzilla. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to get into spoilers just yet. I'll let you know. But I got to tell you, I really enjoyed this film. I really enjoyed it. If you love Godzilla movies, this probably is something you're going to be happy with. It is a classic. It takes place like in 1940s. It is a classic Godzilla versus Japan. Godzilla stomping on people, tearing down buildings, and they're trying to figure out how to stop him and kill him. That's literally the film. And just so you know, it is all done in Japanese. So if you plan on going, you're gonna have to read the closed caption. But I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And I think if you like this style of movies, then you probably will enjoy it too. But I'm gonna get into some spoilers. Anyway, it's a thumbs up from me. It didn't have any of that nonsense in it. It was just a straight up, like I said, straight up Godzilla versus Japan, and they got to figure out a way to stop him, and he just destroys everything. It's like that's how it is. No one is safe. No one is safe. No women, no children, no nothing. No one is safe from Godzilla. So let's get into some spoilers, and I'll just tell you like exactly what happens. So if you don't want any spoilers, stop the video here. So real quick, this movie takes place right after World War II, like fresh after World War II. Tokyo is in ruins. A lot of people have died, and our main character was a kamikaze pilot that didn't do his duty. And so he's dealing with the guilt of maybe if he had done his duty, maybe he have done something different, some people would have lived, things like that. So he's dealing with like some of the war aspects of, you know, I'm struggling with war and I didn't do what I was supposed to do and people died, things like that. And Godzilla just kind of shows up. So he shows up in this worn, torn Japan, right? That decommissioned planes and things like that. And they're like, it's just fresh out, like literally like a week after the war is over. So our character is trying to rebuild his life, trying to deal with the pain of him not following his duty, and he builds a relationship with a woman and an adopted child, and he's just trying to balance things out, and he's just trying to recover from not doing his duty in the war. So Godzilla shows up, and Godzilla goes on a run. Godzilla takes out Japan ships, American ships, things like that, and they're trying to figure a way how to stop him. Like the biggest battleships of all, like can't stop him. Every time they shoot him, he regenerates. He's got his fire breath, which is really like a nuclear bomb shot that goes off. And they don't know how to stop him. So our hero, I guess, our main character, he gets a job blowing up mines from the war. And there's a scene where like Godzilla's chasing them and they're in this small little wooden boat trying to figure out how to stop him, and it is like, it's intense, man. And then the music comes in, and it is like that classic horror movie music, at least for me. And so they figure out like, okay, I think the only way we're gonna stop Godzilla is to like sink him to the bottom of this trench and then maybe rise him up, and he'll get like the bends, you know, and he'll die. So that's like their big plan, because missiles and bombs and everything isn't working. He just absorbs it and he regenerates like a healing power. He does go to one town, and it is just like classic Godzilla. He's like stomping on people, tearing down buildings, all that stuff. And so they put the plan together. It's a bunch of civilians, ex-military people, ex-war people, because the government can't help. America can't help because they're afraid that if they help, Russia's gonna attack them. It's just like a big mess. So these people are like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. The meantime, our main character, again, still struggling with the fact that he didn't like fulfill his duty. He thinks the woman that he really loves was killed by Godzilla in that city, and he builds a plane to basically fly himself into the mouth of Godzilla and kill him, because he's like, that's the only way it's gonna die. These other people got a plan, but I think this way is better. So Godzilla comes out of hiding, begins to destroy this little town. My dude gets in his plane, shoots up Godzilla, makes Godzilla chase him out to this trench, while the other guys on the boat do their thing to try to get him to sink by putting stuff on him. And again, like, I just left the theater, so it's not like super detailed. Godzilla then sinks. He comes back up to the top. He's feeling some of the effects of the pressure, but it doesn't kill him. So my man, like, it's time. I'm just gonna fly this plane into the mouth of Godzilla and kill him, and I'll redeem myself, I'll redeem my honor, I'll redeem it all. And he gets ready to fly right into the mouth, and he pulls this lever and he hits Godzilla in the mouth with this giant bomb. Godzilla's head blows off. It's kind of like a scene from Jaws a little bit. And Godzilla self-destructs while our hero ejected right at the last second. And the reason is because his old military people that he felt he failed told him, you need to live, don't die, so make sure you eject before you blow him up. When Godzilla dies, he's redeemed himself, he lived, and then he comes to find out that the woman that he loves is severely injured in a hospital. So he immediately makes his way, and he's reunited with her. And at the very end of the film, the Godzilla music kicks in, and you can see Godzilla starting to come back, and that's the end. Overall, again, I really did enjoy this film. It didn't have any like nonsense in it or anything like that. It is just a straight up Godzilla versus Japan. Let's see who wins. Destruction, mayhem, people died, people cried. And it was, to me, there was like no jokes whatsoever. It was like a serious from start to finish. So if you love those type of films, this could be the movie for you. Anyway, this is Jay. Thanks for watching this Out of the Theater review. I'm done, and I'll see you on the next one.